Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here and like this type of content, make sure you subscribe. This coin I'm showing you is the 1967 Kennedy half dollar. It was involved in a house fire 25 years ago. It sat around in a basket for 25 years and it developed this toning on it since then. It has a little blue and orange. It was recently given to me by my aunt who knew I liked coins. And I remember when I was a kid, my uncle having a bag of Kennedy half dollars and Franklin half dollars, and he would show them to me and my cousins when we were kids, and we just thought they were the coolest things ever. Anyways, their house burnt down, and evidently they found this coin 25 years ago. So it's just been sitting there since then. And the story behind the house fire is my cousin had a baseball game that was a make-up game, so the game was canceled and they had to make it up that day. And so nobody was at the house, but a propane truck came and filled up the propane tank. After the propane truck left, the house blew up. Actually, the propane tank blew up and it blew up the basement, and the whole house burnt down to the ground, so nothing survived it. But he found this coin 25 years ago, which is really neat, and they just stored it away. A little humor during the house fire is, well, somebody came over and knocked the door down when the house was ablaze, and they knocked the door down to make sure nobody was in the house, but they did have a little dachshund dog that was in the house. And when the person knocked the door down, the dog came running out of the house with a pickled egg in its mouth. Now, this was a fat little dog, and she loved food. And I just found it funny that she saved that pickled egg. But thankfully, she made it out and she survived it. Anyways, a little more about the coin. This coin is 40% silver. It was made in 1967. After John F. Kennedy was killed in 1963, they made the Kennedy half dollar in 1964, which was 90% silver. In 1965 through 1970 was 40% silver. And 1965, 1966, and 1967, there was no mint mark on the coin. And they did this because they didn't want people to hoard the coins. So they thought not putting a mint mark on it would stop people from hoarding them. And they did that with all coins minted during that time from 1965 to 1967. They had no mint mark. And also, they were minted at the Denver Mint, although they have no mint mark. So, as you know, this coin is not pure silver. Pure silver typically will melt at 1,763 degrees Fahrenheit. Gold and silver both have a high melting point. A standard house fire can reach temperatures of up to 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit. Most metals can withstand an average house fire, but you see the damage it can cause. This coin will be considered damaged even if I were to clean it. And the melting point for gold is around 1,945 degrees Fahrenheit, and that will increase as the numbers of carats increases. So 24 karat being around 1,945, and 14 karat gold can be around 1,550 degrees. And this is how this 40% silver half dollar is made up. The outer layer of this coin is 80% silver and 20% copper, but as a whole, the coin is only 40% silver. The inner layer is 21% silver and 79% copper. And today's half dollars are made of copper nickel clad. A house fire can go up in flames very quickly. It's always a good idea to have fireproof safes in your house. I have 4 that I keep my coins and valuables in, and it's definitely worth it to protect my coins. Have you been affected by a house fire before? And if so, how did you deal with salvaging your coins or valuables? Did you have them in a safe, a fireproof safe? Were you able to look for them? Were you able to find them? Let me know in the comments. I know how devastating a house fire can be, and if you've been affected by one, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Thankfully, you're still here, and life is far more valuable than coins or objects. Well, thank you for watching my video. Make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on my next one.